Hey family, what's good with you? It's your boy 2A-N-LA, and as always fam, anything I say in this episode, prior episodes, and future episodes is just my personal opinion. You shouldn't take it as fact. You shouldn't take it as law. Always do your own homework and come up with your own conclusions. Right about now fam, I'm going to go ahead and ask you to tap that like button for your boy. All right. If you're new to the channel, fam, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and subscribe. I think you are going to enjoy the content. And if you don't, you can always unsubscribe later. If you're an existing subscriber, fam, I appreciate you more than you know. All right. Let's get this episode rolling. All right. Look, fam, this is going to be a short video review on the Feyachi B13 Tactical Bipod. Now, full disclosure, Feyachi sent me out this bipod to test. And so I wanted to put it through its rigors, and I attached it to my Ruger Precision 24-inch barreled rifle, chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor, right? First of all, can we just take in the, come on fam, you know how your boy gets down for show. All right, so look fam, they sent me this bipod, and I should give a little background, I suppose. So you guys know, although I've been shooting for a really long time, really I didn't become what I would call a gun enthusiast till about 2 years or so ago. Right at the kind of onset, or right before the pandemic happened, right? And so I started acquiring firearms, and I knew it just enough to be dangerous, right? And so I really kind of was dipping my toe in. And so at that time, I bought a lot of Feyachi products because they were very affordable. And, you know, and operated well, particularly given the price. I've never had a problem with any of Feyachi's products, and mainly I was utilizing their optics. So when they reached out to me and said they wanted me to test a couple of their products, I said sure, and felt relatively comfortable taking that on, because one of the things that I try to do, even though I have a lot of firearms that are kind of like high-end or whatever, with high-end optics on them and all that stuff, that's fine. But for people who are just getting into firearms like I was a few years back, who don't know the difference between a Feyachi optic and an EOTech optic, you know, and don't understand why there's this huge disparity in price. They just want something that's going to function, that's going to allow them to gain knowledge and experience at a price that isn't going to cripple them. I think Feyachi products are good options, and I think this bipod is no exception to that. So first of all, it's a sturdily made bipod. It's got really strong springs, as you can see. It's tactical in that it extends out from 3 inches to 6 inches, and so, you know, you can work your way out. You can do the same thing on this side, right? So fully extended, it looks like this. I'll put up some pictures of it as well so you can see. I did take it out to the range and run rounds through it, and it held up. And so I figure, you know, if it'll hold up, my thought process was, I don't know if under normal circumstances I would utilize this bipod for you know, a round as large and powerful as a 6.5 Creedmoor. I was thinking more so if you were using it for your typical AR-15, maybe AR-10, then maybe it would make sense. But I figured I'd test it with the 6.5 Creedmoor, and if it held up, that would be a good indication that it would hold up regardless of the round. Now, and it did. And it did. It passed with flying colors. I had no issues whatsoever. So I thought that was a ringing endorsement. And I put probably about 100 rounds through it with the bipod on, and again had no issues. I should mention to you though that yes, it's sturdy. Yes, it's tactical. This bipod connects to an M-LOK rail. So if you've got key mod, who still has key mod by the way, or you've got a Picatinny rail, which is more likely, this won't work for you. It needs to connect directly to an M-LOK rail. It was very easy to install. It comes ready to insert. It comes with a couple of extra screws in case something happens and you lose one, and it comes with the Allen wrench to tighten it down. I had this thing on and I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes and it's been good to go. Like I said, very strong, very sturdy, well made material, and like I said, I ran about 100 rounds through it with the Ruger and had no issues whatsoever. Now, whenever I'm reviewing something, what I think people don't get is that things are relative, right? Things are always relative. When I tell you that I think it's a good bipod, relative to what? Right? Relative to what? So I think it's a phenomenal bipod for the price. Now, I'm a huge fan of the Magpul bipod, which connects to a Picatinny rail. I have it on several of my rifles. And again, you know, the Magpul connects to a Picatinny rail, and again, you know, it slides. It's, you know, well constructed. I've never had any issues or concerns about it. Very good, solid bipod, right? Or you have something like the AccuTac, which is kind of the top of the line, you know. Super sturdy, right? Is a beast. Also attaches to a Picatinny rail, quick connect, and all of that. So great, fantastic bipod. But let's talk about these three, because everything, like I said, is relative. Is the Feyachi anything close to, say, an AccuTac? No. Is it even as sturdy or as well constructed or reliable as the Magpul? It's close. I'd say it's close, but maybe not. The AccuTac is over $350. The Magpul is over $100. You can pick up this Feyachi bipod for around 25 bucks. Right, for about $25. So when I say, oh yeah, the AccuTac is better, it should be. Right, it should be. When I say the Magpul is better, it's over 3 times the price. So it should be. If you want though, if you've got a rifle setup and you need a bipod, and you want something that is sturdy, something that you're not going to worry about is going to collapse and fall apart on you after the first few rounds, but you don't want to spend a lot of money. I mean, some people, the Accutac costs more than some people's rifle. Facts, just facts on that, right? So, look, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. If you went out and you bought you an AR-15 and you want a bipod set up because you want to do some long distance shooting with it, and you know you paid $350, $400, $500 for your rifle, and you don't want to spend $100 to $400 on a bipod, consider the Feyachi bipod. You can pick it up on Amazon. Sometimes they have sales somewhere between as cheap as $20 and the highest I think I've seen it is like $25. So man, it's it's a value, fam. And I gotta say, for the value, I was really, really surprised how well constructed it is. Like I said, it attaches directly to an M-LOK rail, so it will not work if you've got a key mod or you've got a Picatinny rail. But if you got an M-LOK rail, it's perfect. It comes with the bipod itself. The bipod is already put together. It doesn't require any assembly. All you need to do is attach it to your rail. It comes with extra screws, and it comes with the wrench you're going to need. And like I said, I had this thing installed in 2 or 3 minutes. Super sturdy. Easy, very easy to use. Yeah, fam, I think it's great. I think it's great. And so check out. So look, I'll put down a link for it below. Again, full disclosure, Feyachi sent me this for free. But you know, guys, fam, you guys know me. I do reviews for the likes of HK and other people that send me stuff. I don't give them favorable reviews if I don't think it's good, and I'm certainly not gonna sell my soul for a $25 bipod, right? So they did send it out to me for free, but they aren't paying me to say this or anything like that. I just think it's a solid bipod. I think it's a solid bipod. And so, 2 things. Number 1, I'll put down a link in the description so that you guys can, if you want to buy it, and you want to buy it right away, you can just click the link and go find it. But also, I'm going to do a giveaway for this bipod. And so, I'll send this bipod out to you. All you have to do is put the rifle that the type of rifle you're going to attach it to down in the comments. So just say 2A-N-LA, I'm going to put this on my Daniel Defense AR-15. I'm going to put it on whatever it is you're going to use it for. Okay, let me know that down in the comments, and I will select a lucky winner sometime this week to get the bipod. All right? How about that, fam? All right? That's it for this episode. Until next time, as always, fam, take care of one another, and peace.